the total length?
3,000 feet.
3,000. So I was right on, guys.
Yep.
Alright guys, just showed up, and as usual, it's just a road jam. Ain't nobody doing no work up here. Hopefully I can find some later on down here on the property. We got a traffic jam. Pop's over there. Probably sleeping, honestly. Probably sleeping. Alright guys, well, we're down here to check on the 10-acre area. And believe it or not, we're not even on that property right now. We are actually up by the road because there is going to be thousands of feet of electric and water ran. As you can see, the water pipe is already starting to be pieced together. And there's a trench all the way from here, which still has to go to the road, but that'll be the last part. This one right here is already down. Wiley is the one running the traco. We even got a Drew on the scene today.
What's up, gang?
Drew is actually working on the road. Well, was trying to work on the road.
Yeah. I needed a front bucket.
Yeah, front bucket.
Yeah, but we went and got that, and then it turned into pipe, so now we're working on this. We're all the way around the corner. We're getting some more right now.
That's a lot of pipe. Well, Wiley's making a good straight line. He can't drive straight, but he's pretty good at digging a straight line. Let's go check on that. Guys, this is just one of the trenches dug. Later on in the video, I will show you in the back, because this one's only got to be like 2 foot deep to go below the frost line, because this is just water. But in the back, it's going to be an electric and water. So it's got to go like 4 foot deep. It's a big trench straight through the woods. It's a lot of digging. This is a long run to get power and water. Good thing is once it's back there in the back, it's back there for all the properties. So that's a good deal. Like he's walking backwards. Let's see why. Oh yeah, a muddy creek. Total concentration. Oh, we got some supervisors down here. Curious puppy over there. What are you doing? This is wet and sticky.
Very.
Look at this, guys. You can already see the water poured in from this low area right here, this little creek, dry creek. It's not so dry. But it's gonna go up into their property and then go all the way across, which we're gonna go to in a minute.
On this side right here, PVC will lay down in there.
Yeah. You got to dig some more rub up on that road a little bit.
Yeah.
They had me glue the pipe together, so I can't throw the pipe in there until we move the pipe out of your way up there.
I'll show you all the problem with that.
That big tree right there.
Well, it's the big tree, plus there's a fiber optic all right in there. So we might just scratch that a little bit and then bury it instead of digging a big deep hole.
Yeah, because they're probably what? How many feet they use a trench wrench?
Fiber optic's supposed to be 24, but I don't know.
They use a trench wrench. They had to lay it on and roll it out as they're going. So. Okay, so we're gonna have to cut. Once you get to your other line, we're gonna have to go cut that tree then, because otherwise you'll have to cross over the line.
I'll have to cross over the line. I mean, I've got to cross over the line no matter what.
Okay.
This ground's so soft, this thing will go right over it and not hurt anything.
Well, he's across the hard part. He's got the hard part done anyway. Great job. We gotta have to clean up this mess down there in the whole time.
Alright, so he's got down there in the creek, he's backing up and back digging, and then he's gonna have to connect these two ditches. They worked all the way until an hour past dark last night. I'll show you all that here in a minute. Let's go ahead and get back to the truck and we'll head down to the 10 acres.
Yeah. So I'll go down there and get a couple of hair. Well, apparently, there's my
This is a huge project. So right here is going to be the problem that they was talking about. You got this big old dead oak tree right here. Plus you got fiber optic lines as well. And that water line's got to go right through here. All the way down here, all the way down the drive to where you see the dog over there by the road. And guys, this right here that I've showed y'all so far is not even the halfway point. All right guys, we made it back down here to the Pops' area over here at the 10 acres. As you can see, he's got a little shed put in place now and a little pad put over there, and they have started to burn. There's also been some more culverts put in and some more rock delivered. And also the call before you dig people have been called, and they came out and they marked all of the fiber that's on the new road right here that we built. They actually put street signs in the other day. That was pretty cool. It's all official now. We got all the street signs everywhere. Definitely making some progress though. That's a mighty wide, nice road. Now, the road is way, way over there through those woods. And they started digging here and started going that way. And then they're going to try to meet in the middle right there. Like you've seen over there on the other end with the creeks and stuff like that, got the same issues over here. There's definitely some low and wet areas that Wiley is going to happen to navigate to make sure that he doesn't get that traco buried in the middle of the woods, because that'll end up being a nightmare. So right here is where they're going to be putting the electrical box, right beside the fiber. So that's where they started digging, and as you can see, cameras don't do it much scale, but you still can tell that this ditch right here is a lot deeper than that one that you've seen on the other end, because this one right here is going to have water and electric running through it. It'll have electric first, really deep, and then water will be on top of it. They did get the approval to run both in the same line, as long as everything is encased, which it will be. You can see some water is already starting to fill in. And we're headed to the woods. You can see that they're already got the Schedule 40 gray pipe shook out. Starting to get ready to glue all that together to put that in. And you can see right here this creek. This little low area right here, this creek that you see, it's running right here. That's why this area right here is so full of water. You can actually see it moving. Trying to give y'all a decent perspective of how big of a scope that this is. But this is definitely a long run. I've never seen anybody dig a ditch this long, so this one's even a new one for me. Try not to fall in the ditch, guys. I told you guys, very long ditch. Like I said, this one will have electric and water. And right here, as you can see, there's a lot of shale already in the ground. Which is a nice find for the people that live here. And I believe what the plan is, guys, as far as the electric company goes, they are going to run one more pole from there to here. And here's where the electric starts. And it's going to go all the way down. Now the trick is, where you see these white flags, the water has to come all the way through here to connect to this ditch, just to get to the back of the property. Now you just seen how much we drove through, or that we walked through, just to get to that point. And as you can see, there's no ditches here yet. And now we're going to walk down and I'll show you where the first ditch that I showed you was. It's a ways, guys. It's a hike. And right there, guys, is where that creek was, where Wally was parked and was backing up. That is a long, long stretch. You can see the track go off in the distance over there. I'm not going to try to walk up that because that creek is very muddy. We'll get stuck. So we're going to take the little side street out. All right, now we're on the main drive, but you can see off in the distance where that trailer is and how much further that is. It is a lot. I found them. He's trying to backfill him a section to get across right now. Hey, I'm gonna need a ride in a second. Get her done! We already got the pipe in there. Buddy?
Yeah.
This is the longest trench I've ever seen anybody dig in my life.
It's a long trench.
This is the longest one I've ever seen residential.
And I ain't done yet.
Oh, we just walked all the way from the property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's another 500 something feet there.
What's the total length?
3,000 feet.
3,000. So I was right on, guys.
Yes.
And I don't know if you know how to put that in perspective, but you just seen we just took a hike. And we still ain't to the road.
Yeah, no, you got a ways to go.
Yeah. Crazy, guys. You're doing a great job. Hey guys, it's been a couple of days. We're back out here at the 10 acres, or Pops is 2 acres, I should say. There's been quite a bit more work done since then, so I want to go ahead and show y'all. Still working on burning these big old piles of brush. They're starting to separate some of the stuff and burning where they can. It's a slow process because it's not real dry here yet. It's only been a couple of weeks since we took it down, but they are chipping away at it and making some progress. They're also pulling some logs out for firewood as they do it. Pops has hired a couple of the neighbors and their kids to kind of work on this part. That way it doesn't stop the momentum of the electric and water and all of that. But there's been a lot of progress over here on the electric and water ditch. As you can see, the little track goes over here today. It's on this property now instead of the property over there. See a lot of the Schedule 40 laying around, and they're actually starting to work their way up onto the actual property now. Starting to dig around, trying to maneuver around the trees the best as possible. Right here was a little tricky spot, because right here we got the fiber running across there, so they had to be very careful there. But as you can see, right here's your sweep that goes up where the transformer box is going to be. And they also got some of that rope right there that's got the wire in there for pulling cable. They've got it ran all the way through the pipe. Running all the way to here. Right here you can see we got 1 1/4 water line and the Schedule 40 down in there for the power. And they've got it backfilled all the way to this point here. So all the way from here, all the way to 500 foot before the road up there is already backfilled and laid with pipe. Got a little more ways to go with the water. And I believe right here is where they're going to switch to PEX. They're going to go with 1-inch PEX from here all the way up to where the house is going to be. Massive project. But right here is the corner of my property. 70 foot that way is the entrance to that property. The 4 and 6 acre, or the 4 and 2 acre, 2.07 acre tracks back there, if you was to get both tracks together, you would actually have an entrance on this side and an entrance on the far side. So 2 different ways in and out of that property there. Definitely getting it done though. This project right here is about to be completed as far as our end goes. The electric people are supposed to be out here, I believe, in 2 weeks to pull the lines and to put the transformer in. So in about 2 weeks there'll be power here at the new property. That's amazing. That's a big deal, guys. Big deal. And like I said, fiber is already there. So there's fiber and electric right here at the corner of my property. Amazing. Happy about it. That little machine right there has been a game changer for sure, and it did really well digging all the way through there. So now whoever buys that land there, all they got to do is bring it onto the property. Now they don't have to run from way down there or anything like that. Just basically go up the driveway to wherever the house is going to be built back there. Awesome, 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 awesome. Still got a bunch of Schedule 40 pipe laying there because he's going to go from there up to where his house is, and he'll have full power, guys. Full power. You can see the fire over there smoldering. I'm actually out here today. I'm about to hook to my small trailer. I'm taking the Mini X back up onto the mountain because we're about to do 500 foot of water line on Come On Mountain as well. We're about to run the frost-free faucet out there to the goats and pigs before it starts freezing. We're getting close. I can't believe it's as warm and sunny as it is right now in the middle of January. So we've been very fortunate so far, but I know our time is running out. But I think that's gonna be about it, guys. I hope you liked the updates. Let me know in the comments of what you think. Moving and grooving out here on the 10 acres, guys. Love every single one of y'all. Until we see each other again, come on, let's go on another adventure.